Every day, riders all over the country take their bikes to go for a ride. But are we underestimating the amount of risk that comes into play when we get on the bike? What is up, guys? Two Wheels Online here. Today, I would like to discuss 3 concepts that, when applied to motorcycling, can really help us understand why it is we might engage in such risky behavior, and why others might categorically try and avoid them.
Introducing the 2011 Mediocrity.
In psychology, the illusory superiority concept is a cognitive bias where a person tends to overestimate their abilities in relation to the same abilities of other people. For example, when we hear that 50% of bikers die every year, the average biker will exclude themselves from that probability, even though it very much includes them.
Zed's dead, baby.
Bertrand Russell was a British philosopher who wrote, "The trouble with the world is that the stupid is cocksure and the intelligent are full of doubt." Does this mean bikers are stupid for putting themselves in dangerous situations? I think quite the contrary. Now, lack of experience is sure to affect your confidence levels, and that's also why young riders tend to be more reckless. But more experienced riders are more aware of the risk involved, in part because they've been riding for longer, and it's fair to assume their tamed attitude is due exactly to that. But let's not forget that part of the thrill of riding is that feeling of power to triumph over danger. If you want to know more on that, there will be a link on the top right of your screen to another video I made. Part of what causes people to consider risk more as they gain more experience is the risk availability heuristic, which is a tendency where it is believed that a risk is more likely because it happened recently or because there are more examples of it happening in our memories. Speaking of risk, the Micromort, as invented by Ronald Howard, is a unit of risk measurement that represents a 1 in a million chance of dying. For starters, you can give yourself a temporary increase of 1 micromort for every 1,600 kilometers you travel by plane, 350 kilometers by car, 30 by bicycle. But you add 1 micromort for every 10 kilometers you ride on a motorcycle. Smoking 5 cigarettes gives you the same micromort levels as the temporary increased chance of dying in a single skydive. Smoking regularly for 20 days generates the same micromorts as riding 160 kilometers on a motorcycle. That is about the distance between Montreal and Burlington in the United States. So I guess I'll leave you to that. Risk is a matter of perspective, and I'd really like to have your thoughts on it. So go ahead and comment down below if you learned anything from this video, or if you'd like to see more of those types of videos, because I really enjoy making them. Make sure to click that like button if you think I deserve it, and please consider subscribing if you're not already. It really helps me out, and of course, I'll see you in the next one.